So this non-Jew comes to Hillel. And the Gemara says, Ba'alifnei Hillel, Gaire. Boom. No questions asked, no debate, no discussion, nothing. The Gemara says, flat out, he converted him. How did Hillel convert this non-Jew? And if we remember, this non-Jew didn't buy into Tosha B'al Peh. When he asked Shammai, he said, convert me on condition that you teach me Tosha B'Ksav, but Tosha B'al Peh eini ma'amincho. I don't buy into your Tosha B'al Peh. Why did that not bother Hillel? Especially Rashi had told us that if a person comes to be a ger and he has an exception, so we don't accept him. So these questions bother Rashi. Rashi says he converted him because he relied on his wisdom. He wasn't denying Tosha B'al Peh. He was just didn't trust that it came from the mouth of the mighty or the Almighty. And Hillel was assured that afterwards he would rely on him. And what lies at the depth of this Gemara and Rashi is the most unbelievable concept of what is Tosha B'al Peh. Rashi telling us that it's possible for the non-Jew to buy into Tosha B'al Peh, just not that it comes from the Almighty. So what is it then? What is Tosha B'al Peh that is Tosha B'al Peh that it doesn't come from the that might not necessarily come from the Almighty? What is worth is that? Shammai kicked him out. Tosha B'al Peh that you don't believe it comes from the divine source, so then out you go. Hillel said no problem, because according to Hillel, Tosha B'al Peh is the veracity of a human being to work out for himself what needs to be done. It's chochmasoi, a person's mind, its intelligence, wisdom. That is Tosha B'al Peh. God wants us to think and work things out and have wisdom ourselves. The only question is, does God want that? Or do we want it ourselves? And if we are truly tapped in, so then we will know that God wants that. God wants that. God wants us to be free thinking, intelligent, independent thinkers. That is part of God's will and desire for us. That's Tosha B'al Peh. The whole world is capable of being free thinkers. How many of us realize that that is part of our relationship with God? The non-Jew was a free thinker. He didn't think that that was what God wants. Hillel said, you're a free thinker, you have Tosha B'al Peh. With time, you will see that this free thinking, this wisdom that you have, that's part and parcel of having a relationship with God.